Something that we did to personalize our Adair home before we actually started the build process was my wife and I went and looked at some different floor models, including people that have built the same floor model that we picked. And what we've done was we've talked to those people and asked them if they were to change anything after their build, what would that be? So we took that suggestion, and so we went ahead and incorporated that into our build process. And so, for instance, our floor plan, typically the extended portion of the garage is basically a shop area for the male half or the female half, but with us, we actually finished it into a livable space where we made it to like a home theater room. My wife went and added some extra windows throughout the house, which allowed a lot more lighting. That was really, really neat. She changed some things in the kitchen, added more cabinets, made the center island bigger, and just those small things just make it more personable. And it was neat that Adair allowed us to do that, kind of stray from the floor plan a little bit to make it more personable for our needs. For me, it would be the build quality. This is our third home that we've lived in, and our last home we had built like Adair, but in that specific instance, the contractor or builder did the complete build. The build quality in the Adair home is definitely hands down much better than our previous two homes. Our last two homes, I think, our square footage, we paid over $100 a square foot. The options that we got, or the build quality for the amount of money we paid per square foot, was nothing like Adair's. It was really nice to hear when we had a couple contractors come out even compliment about the build quality of the Adair home. This started from the beginning, the framing process. One of our contractors was very impressed with how the house was put together as far as the framing. The home is so well built. The energy certification is so well that the home stays very warm even in very cold temperatures up here. I remember reading the brochure with Adair where they said that a wood stove or a pellet stove wouldn't be necessary because their homes are so well built and well insulated. I remember reading that and just chuckling, thinking, no, that's just a marketing point that they're using. But since we've moved in our home, we've had the last week, it was in the 20s. I couldn't believe how warm our house stayed and how little our furnace even had to turn on to keep the house warm. So yeah, just the build quality, the windows, the trim work, the cabinetry, just the finish work, everything has just been wonderful.